You can't have it both ways. I'm not a tall freak and then also a short body freak.
No, I'm the freak. I got the tall torso.
Hesketh from the UK, and I moved to Dubai 5 years ago. I got offered a job training CrossFit out here, so it seemed like a pretty good chance to get away from the UK and experience something else. And yeah, I haven't really looked back for the last 5 years.
Mia Åkerlund. I was actually quite similar to Phil. I got also just an Instagram message actually. With the job offer, so I came out here to meet the person that offered me the job, but then I ended up starting working somewhere else anyway. But now I'm back at square one for the person that first offered me the job. So regarding this season, like choosing to try to go individual or team, team just felt more fun because it felt so uncertain what's going to happen for the individuals with so many individuals qualifying. And I've done team before, and team is really fun, and now when it's only a 4-person team as well, like it's even more intense, and like it's easier to create a good team as well, I believe, with less people in it. And only 15 people or 15 team qualifying to the games, I think will make the team competition bigger as well this year.
It wasn't really that hard to decide to go team because I was kind of recovering from surgery. So I had surgery on my chest last September. So it's kind of been like a bit of a process getting back to fitness, and team seemed like a bit of an easier introduction back into like the whole competing side of things. It's not quite as much pressure or volume as an individual. So yeah, it's kind of like a faster process to getting back to being able to train. But I guess like even just after the short time that we've been doing team stuff, it seems like a much more fun part of it than doing individual. Individual is pretty stressful. I guess like the pec injury, like it's probably more just the confidence getting back to like I've done all the movements again. Like I'm almost right back to where I was strength wise, like snatch and cleans, and hit almost the same numbers that I did before surgery. So like, I know that it's not really an issue with like strength, it's just kind of building confidence, maybe more so in like the gymnastic movements. There's pretty like obviously quite aggressive movements on your shoulder and chest, so but I mean yeah, we got a bunch of muscle ups in this week, like 60 muscle ups in a session, so you know, it's just more just getting used to that volume again and building that back up.
Well, I definitely say my weakness, if I'm gonna pick one movement, it would be running, because I just always been a bad runner, which I'm working a lot on. And other from that, maybe just like my aerobic capacity in general, like longer workouts I usually suffer more rather than like shorter and more power output workouts. But yeah, it's something we're working on and definitely getting better.
We're taking on Barebells team today.
Barebells, whatever.
Male, female partners. 60, 45. Okay, so the guy does 60 and the girl does 45. Or the other way.
We have that one.
The other way if you want to.
We have that.
And then you'll do 3 rounds of 20 GHDs and 15 deadlifts?
Yeah. Male, female.
At the same time.
Okay.
Chris is very new to CrossFit, just to clarify for any fans out here.
I speak real English.
Jesse's gonna be, this is her time to shine.
Is that weird?
Yeah. This has got grind written all over it. Alright, so we'll start behind the white line over there. First pair come down, the guy on the right hand side and girl on the left, facing that way. 60 for the guys, 45 for the girls. When you both finish the calories, you can get off. Go to the GHDs, the first ones, and then 3 rounds of 20 GHDs. Doesn't have to be synchronized. You both just complete 20 GHDs, and once you've both finished, you can both get off the GHDs. Then 15 partner deadlifts, like on staying within that sort of square that you've got for it, and then you advance before you start the next round. So then you guys would advance, you do 3 rounds advancing, and when you finish your last set of 15 deadlifts, you will advance the barbell onto the next number 15, and then you'll run across the line, tag the next male, female in, and then they'll come down here and start, and then they'll go through the calories the same, 1 set of GHDs, and then they'll go 15, advance, 30, advance, 45, and you don't need to advance after 45 deadlifts. You just jump over the bar and go to the finish line. Easy?
Which one are you doing, Jesse? 1 or 6? Come on.
Mia and I said, like, last year was the plan to go team when we were going to leave Dubai and find a team in the UK, and that kind of fell through because they changed the rules. So we came back and we did another year of individual, and then yeah, we were really excited to get the opportunity to try the team thing out again this year, like with the whole new sanctional thing. The main goal is definitely to qualify. I mean, we've got 2 chances now. We've got the Lowlands Throwdown and the French Throwdown. So yeah, 2 chances to try and qualify. Both of them are going to be really hard competitions. It's already looking like the leaderboard at Lowlands Throwdown is pretty stacked with some good teams. French is always a really hard competition, but yeah, like we've kind of, after having this training week together with the Barebells Prepared team, like we've got a really good team, and we kind of just like said as a group, like the only reason we won't qualify is if we don't want it enough on the day. Like we've just got to show up. We've got the athletes that can actually get us to the games, and we've just got to work hard and actually do it on the weekends.
I keep God first. I see evil when I converse. Not today, say. This how God works. Play my position, what is given with no concerns. Go. Set it off. Top of the morning, I'm gonna set it off. You living boring, I'm gonna set it off. Shooting them scoring, I'm gonna set it off. Like soldiers torn, I'm gonna set it off. Son of God, no, I am not son of man. Blessings keep falling, the fingers keep coming in. I got you, but just know I'm texting like Uncle Sam. Left to the bank, you know that I'm coming in. We don't do it for the bands though, we don't do it for the clout. Legacy on the line, so I'm moving in and out. Seen good ones turn top dog, greedy ones get knocked off. I keep looking at the bench like I could never not ball. Coach keep me in the game, Curry deadly with the range. I keep looking in the mirror like, who is he? I'm insane. Who am I? He insane. Guess I ain't the one to blame. What's done is done, won't change. Time to live up to my name. Real will be real, fake gon' fall. Took time with this here, I'm made for a while. No sleeping, no, I won't fall. No sleeping, no, I won't let out. I keep God first. I see evil when I converse. Not today, say. This how God works. Play my position, what is given with no concerns. Go. Set it off. Top of the morning, I'm gonna set it off. You living boring, I'm gonna set it off. Shooting them scoring, I'm gonna set it off. Like soldiers torn, I'm gonna set it off. Told him, baby, meet me at the bank. Told him, mama, I'ma break the trend. Locked in, I'ma change the weight. Working for him, baby's kids. Hard times couldn't make the rent. Working hard couldn't save a cent. Lonely nights, just me and God. Swear to him, always made the ends. Grab a paper, see the news. Hate coming by the tools. Walk a mile in my shoes. Something you can never do. Got my back against the wall. Bet I always pull through. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Sending shots, tight, block 'em. Superman with the moves. Rock 'em, sock 'em, drop, bop 'em. Play to win, never lose. Run it up, I topple. Plate full, belly too. I hip hop or pop 'em. Anything I could do. The real won't be real, fake gon' fall. Took time with this here, I'm made for a while. No sleeping, no, I won't fall. No sleeping, no, I won't let out. Go!
we're gonna move back in the beginning of next year. We haven't set a date yet because we're not actually in a rush, but like in February our contract here is finishing, so it's always like a good time to leave when your contract is done rather than renewing it with visa and stuff. And why we're moving, well, like living in Dubai is great, but it's also like a bit, it's not real life, if I'm gonna say it like that. Like we have it really good here, like we don't have to pay for our house, we got a great job, we don't need to do like too much work, and we earn good money, and like everything is great, but we also want to start our own business and on our own family, and for that we don't want to do that here. Like we want to move back to Sweden on a bit of the countryside and just nicer to start a family, right?
Live in the middle of a field somewhere. Yeah, I'm excited to move to Sweden. I really like it when we go there, and Mia has a lot of family there, so, and we have friends, like, you know, I've made friends there now as well. It's not just like, we're not just moving to Mia's friends, like I don't feel like that. Like I've got really good friends there now, and where Mia's from, it seems like there's pretty good opportunity to do what we do, like in fitness. I think the Scandinavian people in general really prioritize their health and training, maybe more so than people in the UK do, especially where I'm from. So I think like both business and like family wise, it's going to be a really cool place to live. Pretty excited about it.
Jag heter Phil. Jag kommer från England.